when we're talking about gratitude, we shouldn't only be grateful for the positive things in our life or the good things.
Right.
This might go against the grain, but we should also be very thankful for the negative things and the difficult things that come along in our life as well, because they are the stimulus for growth and development in our life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because many times, we look at the negative as like, why is this happening to me, or the victim mentality and all of this. But if we can flip that, if we can really change our perspective to say, oh, thanks for bringing this to me because there's some lesson or there's something that I need to learn from this. So thank you for this experience. It has a profound shift on how these sort of difficult or negative or unpleasant experiences do play in our lives.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people overlook that because they think, oh, I always got to be positive. But hey, if you really want to grow spiritually, pour some fertilizer on there. Have some troubles, have some difficulties. That's when you're going to grow. That's when you're really going to stabilize and find out where you're at and what you're made of at that level.
Right.
Otherwise, you're not.
Right. There are many people across the board.
I've seen it in all of them.
That do, they only want the positive. They only want the rainbows. They only want the bliss. They only want the unicorns and the cotton candy and all of that. And if it's anything opposite that, they have a complete aversion towards it. I don't want this. I got to get away from this.
Right.
But rather than getting away from it, we should really try to accept it and enter it gratefully, because there's something there in some way, shape, or form for us to learn. There's a statement by Jesus that many people actually don't like, where he says, resist not evil.
Yeah, confuses the Orthodox world. What?
Yeah, what? Don't resist it?
Right.
Accept it? Well, maybe he was telling us to not resist it. Because one, if we resist the unpleasant things, we're actually feeding the energy that we do not want. We're making that worse. But on the opposite side, maybe he's saying don't resist it, because if you really look into it, there's some lesson that you can be grateful for that coming along.
Absolutely.